Here we have a 2018 on an 18 registration. Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 516 CDI. EVM Avant Garde 16-seat mini coach. So, we're up in quite a pleasant bookie this morning. About 7.5 hours from home in a car, but that's why God invented aeroplanes, I suppose. We're at Mainz on our annual visit, looking at a number of vehicles that we're going to put up for sale over the winter. One of them being this little Sprinter. One thing that bothered me that when I first started taking the photos, I looked at this and I thought something doesn't look right here. Right, it was bugging me, and I've had to like go inside and have a look and come outside. And what I've sort of deduced is, you can see sort of the outside windows bonded on. I think, looking at that there, see that looks like where the bond was. I think that outside window's been damaged and it's been removed and not replaced. So that's something I need to have a conversation with Kevin and David about to see. I'd like to think to sell it, we'll replace that, but that's a conversation to be had. Other than that, we're all good. It's exactly as I'd expect it to be, coming from Mainz. Not really anything to concern me visually. We've got Euroliner wheel trims fitted. Van style back doors. As its advantages and disadvantages. Main advantages, or the main advantage is, it gives you top to bottom luggage storage, which is ideal. The one thing it's missing, which I think it really needs, is a shelf in the middle, because once you start stacking up there, it's going to fall, isn't it? So I think it needs a shelf. Danny McGee, are you listening? But other than that, loads of luggage space. Reverse cameras fitted. We're going to shut these because it makes a hell of a squealing noise inside when they're open. Bodywork again. Near side looks fine, and all the glasses. Can you see what I mean now with the windows? Power operated plug type door. One thing I should point out is that little sticker there. Mainz are an earned recognition operator. Now, from a vehicle sales point of view, that should give everybody confidence that these vehicles are right. Because I've been with an operator through the earned recognition journey, and it's no picnic to get that sticker. Believe me. On board, we've got 16 reclining seats, 3-point seat belts fitted, half leather trim, very functional trim, to be honest. I think a lot of manufacturers have gone down this route because you wouldn't be surprised to see that as a car seat, would you? So it's sort of saying to people, if you get out your car and get in a bus, there isn't that much difference. That's my interpretation. Anyway. Working sort of from the top, we're fully air conditioned. We've got full internal luggage racks with individual passenger service units. Double glazed. Almost. With decorative curtains. They're not full draw curtains. You've got USB sockets at every seat. Wood effect laminate to the floor. Tidy little thing, this. You know. It is sort of one of the lower spec EVM products, but listen, it's good enough. Depending what you're going to do. It'll do transfers, it'll do feeders, it'll do schools, it'll do airports. You know, you don't need a Grand Tourer to do all that, do you? Dash. Standard Sprinter dash. It's all in good order. Obviously, Euro 6 engine. That's driven through a fully automatic gearbox. You've got a multimedia system with Bluetooth connection. Mileage. It's not sat still, but even so, it's still not horrendous. 300,000 kilometres. I think what a lot of people have to remember when we're looking at vehicles that operators like this is location. You know, you literally... Well, I drove up from Fife yesterday, and that was a good 2 hours, and you're not even at Edinburgh. So really, if you're looking at Edinburgh and Glasgow, you're a good 3 hours from anywhere, you know, and that's going to rack the mileage up. I had the same thing at Fort William the other day at Shield. You know, you're 2 hours from anywhere at Shield. So, you know, you've got to remember that it's very difficult in these sort of locations to have mega low mileage vehicles. But, as I said, that building down there, that is the main workshop. That wants for nothing. These vehicles want for nothing. They're spanned within an inch of their lives. They've got to be. Because none of these lads want them breaking down. Because if they're going to break down, they're a long way from home. And their own recognition, which gives me loads of confidence. So to recap, it's a 2018 on 18 registration. Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 516 CDI, EVM Avant Garde, 16-seat mini coach.